Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Hope you guys are all doing well. You should be able to see the disclaimer right now. Excited to check you guys out. Hope you enjoy this little CPI release that we're about to do. And then if you guys can just confirm that you can see the disclaimer, I'll pop up my trading view charts here in just a second. Just a reminder that everything we're about to do is for education and entertainment purposes only. But let's jump right in. It should just take a couple of seconds, and then the chart should pop up based off of the lovely lag from YouTube. You guys just let me know. But yeah, man, excited. It's nice to not have to trade fear or guessing what the news means, because even if the CPI news is bullish, let's say the percentage is bullish, change based off the projections, that price could go down. So it has nothing to do with whatever that is. It's just whatever the market makers want to play. So for us, right now, you guys should be able to see the index futures markets. This is the ES, the NQ, and our good old US 30. We can already see right now that we have a bullish reversal set up on NQ, and it's already reversed bullish for those people who use our indicator. And then there was also these two True Algo boxes stacked on top of each other, if you guys see this right here. So that's something that we see as a magnet. And then just for things that we'll be watching, as you guys all note, that we tend to watch specific things that have high hit rates with our indicator, setting up our members for ideas where we can see market to gravitate to. If you guys just notice where I'm putting my circles, right up here is a True Algo beacon for the NQ folks. And then we have a True Algo scalp target. The scalp target has an 86% chance to be cleared today. And then the beacon over the past 3 months has an 81% chance to be hit today. So we'll be looking for this scalp target to be hit. And then for the ES, SPY, SPX folks, you guys have pretty much the same area of interest above us where we're looking to come clear the scalp target and True Algo beacon. The scalp target on the ES has a 90% chance to be hit during this New York session. So what better time to hit it than when the lovely CPI news is about to drop. So we'll be looking for that. And then US 30 folks, you've already cleared our scalp target already and our beacon. So you don't have the same targets to get hit that the other two are looking to get smacked into. So for us, and then this is the way that we do the CPI release and FOMC and every other release. When people say, do we think it's going to go up or do we think it's going to go down? This is the edge you have with our system. Right now, right here, this is the only thing that I want you to take from this. Right now, True Algo is already saying we should go up. And we already are. That's the most important thing. So our members are already having a setup before the CPI releases. And so the way we view CPI is we should only be going up. And then where we think CPI will instead go bearish is when we lose this box that I'm touching. That's the edge. Going open or opening a position right now, going long or short, for those of you that don't use our system, it's just a 50-50. You have no edge. And so with our system, we're trying to predict an edge of where we think price will reverse, and we've already gotten that. So until we lose this box on the NQ, we're expecting a bullish move for CPI upwards. For those of you guys that aren't used to being in markets during CPI, it's one of the most aggressive 30-minute candles that are out there. It's bigger than FOMC many of the times. So if you are a novice person with experience to CPI, I'm not saying that you're a novice in markets. I'm just saying you have not been around CPI enough. Regardless of what you think it might do, I'm just telling you it's one of the biggest 30-minute candles that exist in markets. So what I'll do now is we have 3.5 minutes before markets push out the CPI release. I'm going to go look at a couple of other markets. I'm going to look at Forex. I'm going to look at gold and oil, and then I'll look at crypto. If you have any questions, just keep popping them in the chat, and then I will check them out as we go. Right now on the Forex market, we've already had a perfect reversal on DXY. You guys can see that here. So where most people were trying to get a Forex setup, waiting for CPI, you have a perfect smack on DXY to reverse bearish. That means the euro, the pound would all go up. And as you can see, they have. And so right now the euro is opening into a bearish reversal box for a potential to push down here for CPI. And then you can see down here, DXY is trying to flip bullish. So if DXY can get a close above our box right there where that second circle is, we can look to see for DXY to push up. But right now, DXY is on the bearish side until it can close back above the box. That means things like the euro, the pound, and stocks will look to be bullish. So we're at a very good spot on the euro that if it closes above this box, very bullish. If it closes below this box, very bearish. And that's just how we view it. Gold, an unbelievable move so far for the week. Down here was our daily bullish reversal box down here. And from there, we've proceeded to move up almost 20 points. That's $2,000 a contract here on gold. So absolutely fantastic. And I'll show you what I mean. If we just go back just for a second, I'll show you what I mean. Watch these bottom candles here on gold. We talked to our members too yesterday when this was happening and just seeing if anyone was able to catch it with their predictive edge. See that right there? Look at this move that proceeds after this area. And then turn replay mode off. And bam. And so right now gold is at where in a day, and we also had that True Algo beacon right there, where it should look to reverse bearish. You just need to get a bearish candle close. And right now where this candle closes, that is going to be a bearish confirmation. When gold closes above these two boxes, gold's going to go on quite the heated run upwards. So right now it looks like gold's at a place where the big players are going to take profits. Oil has a bearish scalp target and a bearish True Algo beacon that we'll be watching here in just a second. I'm going to pop back over because the indexes are just about to pop because CPI is just about to release. Reminder that we have 50% off our Valentine's Day sale for this weekend. So make sure you take advantage of that if you decide to roll with us as we do this live here with you guys. And we do this live 5 days a week. Right after this stream, I'm going back into Discord to do another live stream for our members for the volatility of the New York session for New York Open. So just waiting for this pop. It's just about to hit. Remember, looking for the CPI news to push indexes up bullish until we lose these two boxes right here. Volatility will be quite high here in just a second. US 30, we're in a neutral zone, and then the ES, you're also in a slightly neutral zone. NQ is the one that has a bullish idea. And there's the opening. We push down below boxes. Look for this hit to hip into our bottom boxes down here. This is the daily reversal boxes, right? This is the last area we should hold before we start a bearish trend. See the bots are starting to buy on that wick. See the bots. All three are hit. For all of our members, we're doing a True Algo trifecta right now. All three are hitting the daily reversal box. You guys see this live? See how all the candles are being bought up? So when that CPI alert goes, and most retail traders, they have to wait to get into markets, this is the lowest. You guys have seen our socials. This is as low as you should go, and you're watching it live before you should have a big bearish move for the day. So this is what we expect to hold. So this is a perfect opportunity. Literally, if you guys saw the video last night that we put out, this is what we see happens. So this is also the same direction that CPI went last month. So a really big opportunity here that this is as low as it should go. And then as long as we hold these orange boxes below you here, we should push up. This is why we were saying on DXY, before I flip over, you'll see that DXY is bullish right now. That's another an edge that you have at True Algo. We know with this move pushed down that in our boxes are holding here on the downside, that DXY is going to be very bullish. And there's DXY. And then, by the way, Euro, unbelievable perfection with True Algo. This is why we're saying, if you guys just rewind the tape just a little bit, for the Euro, you have to close above that box to be bullish. And instead, it set up a perfect bearish reversal. And now it's just going down as we continue to push up from DXY. And then you guys can see here too with DXY, it's very fast, guys. This is And the advantage is you know what it should do when it's hitting boxes. So as DXY smacked into our daily reversal box down here, it's now pushing up bullish, and indexes are probably seeping down a little bit. No, they're still holding. This is just one of those moments when people are just like, oh, does this mean I'm supposed to short? Like, this is the lowest we should go on a day before we start trending on the bearish side. So you saw that opportunity where price smacks into the box and that immediate buy up stops us from getting trapped. Excuse me, I'm still getting over the flu, so I might be clearing my throat a whole bunch here. CPI is still pushing. And this is also, I was talking to you guys about like how big the candle is on CPI compared to most news events. It's the highest volatility. So as we're watching these candles live, you have to notice like this box right here, these big orange daily reversal boxes for us. This is as low as price should go for the day, and then it should look to reverse bullish. So this is not an area for someone to like hardcore short. The short ideas will be now when you go and close below that box. If not, these are the boxes that should hold. US 30, you're below the box now. You're about to clear a True Algo beacon. There's another beacon on the bearish side down here for the ES SPX SPY folks. Notice we're at the very bottom of the box now on both US 30 and the ES. You guys see this right here? See these two arrows left and right side of your screen? That's as low as you should go, and this is the very bottom. Until this candle closes below that box, until this candle on the left side of your screen for the ES folks, until you close below this box, this is as low as we should go during this CPI release before flipping bullish, okay? So that's what we want to see hold and then get a bullish close, and then we can look for markets to start to reverse bullish, especially going into the New York Open. Trying to see if DXY is hitting anything. Right now, if you're a Forex trader, man, look at the euro. Absolutely to the tick right now. You guys see the bottom right side of your screen? To the tick. Like holding this. Again, this is for all of our current members and the newer folks who are joining us for today. This is as low as you should go for the entire day before we start trending bearish, okay? And you can see the buy up that's happening right now. Indexes should be buying up too. Yep. Look, just watching live. Just trying to help our members with an edge not get trapped. You see how the candle gets bought up? Shorting into a box below, as you guys have seen our live streams before, and also just seen our socials in general. Shorting into a box below is a way to get trapped, just like longing into a box that's above price is another way to get trapped. And so right now you're seeing the boxes from an edge predicting style, letting us know ahead of time that don't short the bottom of these boxes. So yeah, that's a bigger, I think, CPI candle than we had the last CPI. You'll notice if any of you guys are using our free CPI indicator, our Hines indicator, you see this area right here that I'm circling, it's noted out for you. So once that settles here in 25 minutes, you can use a clear break above this CPI high or a clear break below the CPI low, sorry, as a potential area for markets to flip. US 30 and ES folks, that buy up going really well right now as it's holding the boxes. Man, gold was perfect. Look at gold. This is just like I was showing you guys earlier, this is gold. This is a double stack box. You can see there's a layer right here of the daily orange reversal box and then our swing box above it. Gold smacked into that and now it's fallen off the face of the earth. And then here gold is just simply just showing you guys live. Smacked right into this box. And like you have to think like if you're an RSI trader, MACD, any retail trader, indicators that you guys use, right now all of that stuff is going to be telling you, oh, sell signal, sell signal, sell signal. The problem is you are into a box for True Algo that's predictive because it's there before price gets there. And this is the box that should hold. So all those times that you short, your spreads fill you down here. And then the candle buys up from the box, takes you out of your position, and then when it closes below the box, after you've already been taken out, and then it pushes. The last thing I want to point out to all of our current members, we always talk to you guys about how fluid oil is and how oil acts like it doesn't have any issues with news events. So for all of you newer members to markets, if you're someone who struggles with volatility and trying to guess what news events does, just take this. We are an education platform, and I mean this. Look, this is oil. You might think that we're in replay mode. Look how oil has absolutely no volatility. and it's just sitting inside of our reversal boxes. When oil closes above these two boxes, we can look for price to move up. But right now, oil is at our boxes where we're looking for a bearish reversal. So it's waiting for New York to open. I'm just trying to point out, if you're someone who struggles with volatility, I would look at an asset like oil, because as you can see here, it hasn't even budged, as if not a single CPI news has affected it in any way, shape, or form. The NQ now is at the very bottom of the day box right here. You can see our indicators starting to, our dashboard will start to shift to let our members know that we're going to start a bearish trend if these candles start getting below this orange box. And this is like, I think, one of the coolest things in markets that I don't think a lot of people experience because they're not in markets live enough. We do this 5 days a week with our members. While I'm talking to you guys and people are like, do I go short? Do I go long? It's a very bad way to approach markets. The only thing we all can do in markets is create an edge, okay? And every time you open a position, it's a 50-50. Don't let anyone blindside you with anything else. You create an edge to have an idea of what you think price can do, and then when your edge and rules get set, you act. So the reason why I'm talking to you guys about this right now is when people are just saying, do I go long? Do I go short? Do I go long? Do I go short? It's not going to help you predict an edge in markets. Instead, we are waiting for candles to close. We've only been on this certain candle for 8 minutes. And when we sit here and talk as the candles move, it's very easy for us to sit here and just want to be in the markets immediately. And instead, it's just about setting an edge. And for us right now, we are waiting for this candle to close. If these candles, just want to point out something that you guys can write down. If these candles, the current candle right now on the index futures market, all three, if they close below the orange box that you see in front of you, we can then look for prices to go much lower going into the New York Open. But right now, this is the area that we look for price to hold. And you can see all three indices right now are holding our daily reversal box. This is as low as it should go. And then by waiting for a close, you'll have an opportunity to not keep giving everything back and playing catch up for the rest of the day. And if you were to ask us, man, that you're telling me I have to wait, that's not fair. How can I take advantage of that in markets? Well, let me show you something real quick. This was yesterday, and we were showing this live in our Discord, letting members know. A whole bunch of our members caught it yesterday. One of our brand new members said that they caught the trade of their life. This is them talking. This is not us. Look, this was yesterday. You can see because it's during the New York session. You see how you just had to be patient for it to come, hit the box, then it gets the bearish close that you want right here. And then look at the preceding move. This move alone is bigger than the CPI move because look what happens afterwards. It continues to run downwards. Watch. Like so. So it's just about creating an edge with patience in markets. Most retail traders don't have a sense of patience. That's not me poking, not trying to be mean to anybody. We all know that usually we want to always be in markets. But when I'm talking to you guys right now, and I'm especially talking to our current members, look where we're at now. 2 minutes later, and we are still holding the box. It's so easy for that FOMO to kick in, thinking you need to short because you see a red candle. Retail traders tend to follow the color candle, and instead, every retail trader who keeps shorting keeps getting wrecked. Your spreads, especially with high volatility, are going to fill you down here, and now the price keeps getting bought up because all it is bigger players taking profit on their position. The Forex market, you are now in a bullish trend upwards for DXY. Beautiful move on that today. And the reason why we know it's a bullish move on DXY for a trend is because if you guys look down here in our dashboard, it's color-coded and gives an arrow to the members now. So there is no reason to fight this bullish move if you're in the Forex market for DXY right here. And you can see that the euro, you're still holding the box. I'm going to go and look at the UJ. For any of you Forex folks, you'll see that the UJ will look exactly like DXY. You can see a clear bullish breakout here. And then you've closed above our daily reversal box. And now you are headed to our swing system. Down here in the bottom right, you can see that there's a green arrow up, letting our members know that we are in a bullish trend on that. You'll see the same is going to be on the UCAD as well. And there you go. So as the system loads, and the UCAD is at the daily reversal box. So this is as high as the UCAD should go today until it starts a bullish trend. If not, if it closes bearish right here, we can look for the UCAD to look for reasons to start to reverse bearish. So that's something that we'll be watching. See if the pound was as beautiful as the euro was. I'll give that a chance to load. By the way, index folks, I know I'm flipping back and forth. We are still holding the boxes. I'm just laughing because like it allows me, I can flip through our other assets that we provide with True Algo, and you can see we're just sitting at the box. I told you this is as low as we should go for the day. That's what the system shows. You guys have seen this, and then we get something like so. Bullish close, boom. And then there's the move for New York. Yep, look at the pound, man. Absolutely perfect. Right here, this candle, the second candle is the release for CPI, but look up here. This is the day box smacked inside the swing box. There's your bearish confirmation candle close and then falls through the face of the earth. And then look where it stops. It's one of the coolest things where if that entire move happens and if you're someone who's like, oh, well, now I need to short the pound because you missed CPI, you guys have just learned this from the other assets. Why can't you short down here? And you can see the bots literally, and I'm saying bots, B-O-T-S, literally taking profit right now. There is no reason to look for price to go lower on the pound until a candle closes below the box. And then it will go to the next box lower. If not, you can see live, we are holding the True Algo box. Oh, crypto. For all of our crypto folks, I won't spend too much time on it, but just crypto is one of the most beautiful things with True Algo. You're sitting up here in the swing box for True Algo, and then at the same exact time, Tether, sitting inside the swing box, gets a bullish reversal. Ethereum, bearish reversal, and now as low as you should go for a day. And then you can see on Bitcoin, we're hitting the daily reversal box as well, and bots are buying up immediately. Again, giving you an edge in markets where price should be headed. Oil now getting that bearish reversal. Note, everybody, for our current members, this is the area to target for oil, our daily scalp target and our beacon. 86% chance we're going to get down there for oil. And now you can see oil reversing from our system live. Gold is about to do a full True Algo 180. It's when you go from one box to the next. That is a move that most people can't net in a month. And we're about to get it in a single candle. Index, folks, we are still holding. Oh, we missed the beacon hit. Sorry about that. Right here, guys. US 30, folks, you've cleared a beacon, and now bots are buying up immediately. This is another one of the things we have inside of our companion indicator for members. And then ES and NQ, folks, we are still holding the box. So right here, US 30, the close is about to happen in less than a minute. So we're going to get our first 15-minute close. The NQ, there's the close right there. So now we don't have a bearish or a bullish close. This is what we teach. So this is where as low as we should go according to our box system, okay? And you can see that the next candle instantly is green. I'm going to get these arrows out of the way now that you guys are all watching it live with us. If you are a US 30 trader, we have closed below the box. You simply target the next box lower. In that case is this line right there. So it's much, much lower. When will you start to flip bullish on the US 30? Again, right side of your screen is when you close back inside this box. And you look how US 30 is selling stronger than the NQ and the ESR. And it's just because the US 30 has closed below our True Algo box. And if you guys look here, we are trending on our dashboard with a bearish red arrow, letting our members know. So that's why you're seeing US 30 sell off quite hard. NQ, folks, you are still holding the daily box. And then, yes, this is another box. This is our swing system. So it looks like we're wanting to creep into there. But right now, US 30, folks, until you close back in the box, there's no reason to look for US 30 to go higher. So watching that play out at the moment. DXY continuing its bullish momentum. As you can see, it closed above our daily reversal system. And now the very next candle is green. That's, again, the edge that you have in the system where you might look for price, where you think you're going to catch the absolute bottom in markets. Think about it right now. All the times as being a retail trader, you're like, hey, man, this is going to be the absolute bottom, and I'm going to be able to I'm going to catch this super long on the euro, and it's going to go up forever. You guys have seen our socials. Look at how we have closed above our boxes on DXY, which means when the candle closes, there's the close. You expect price to go to the next box, and you can see it traveling to it. What does that mean if you will trade the euro or the pound? Have you done the same thing? Here is the the box that should have flipped price bullish. We teach you, you have to have a bullish close. As you can see, we closed below the box, and I just want you to focus on the next candle. Whenever we're in markets, people like to think that if you just keep looking at what it's done for the entire day, it's going to help you, which is true. But we all know this. When you are in markets live, the only thing you need to be concerned about is the current candle that's moving and what just happened. And that's the advantage you have with True Algo. Even though our system was perfect up here at the release of CPI, you guys can see the bearish reversal that happens from our box. The only thing we can do now is focus at the candles at hand. If not, everything else is hindsight. So look at the euro. Look as I'm talking to you guys. This is the box. You guys know this that have seen us. This is supposed to flip markets bullish, but we closed below it. You have to have a bullish reversal. And as I talk to you, we continue to put in new lows on the euro. That's what I was talking about. Like the retail trader thinks they were going to catch the absolute bottom there. And there's no reason for the euro to go up because it has to close bullish above or in our boxes. And if not, it's going to look to travel to the next box lower. And as you see, it's doing that. That's the edge in markets that you can create for yourself because that's what we expect price to do, just doing our box-to-box system. So yeah, euro just looking like it's on its way up, up, up. And for our current members, the DXY is now smacking into the swing system. This is where, from a swing perspective, we expect DXY to start to build up bearish momentum. But there's no reason to think about that until what? What am I teaching you guys? Even though this is the bearish swing reversal box for DXY, when do you start to worry that that's, or not worry, when do you think that's going to happen? And it's when you get a bearish close. There's no reason to be bearish until it closes bearish. It has to be a red candle close if you're using the same color candles as me. Gold right now has completed the True Algo 180, as you guys can see here, from box to box, the same color boxes. And then just again showing you live what we're saying so that you know it's not smoke. Look, there is the bearish candle close from this box. The very next candle, bearish. All you can do is react to the candles at hand. Everything else is hindsight. But when you have that bearish close through the box and it closes right there, bearish, you look for bearish continuation until you get a bullish candle close. And you can see the very next candle was over a $2 move, which is $200 a contract on gold. And then right now for the oil folks, we are continuing this bearish move to get down to the True Algo scalp target and the True Algo beacon below us. ES SPY SPX folks, I just want to point something out to you because retail traders struggle with trends. Everybody always wants to catch the trend, okay? And the problem with trends is retail traders fight the trend. That's why 90% of retail traders lose. I'm going to ask a question to our current members and those of you guys in chat. I want you guys to read what they say. For all of our current members, right now, we are trending bearish using the True Algo system. The dashboard tells us on the indexes. When do you think that we are going to flip bullish? What needs to happen in order for markets to flip bullish right now using True Algo? What needs to happen? What has to happen? And I want you guys to look at what people say in chat that are current members. Because we teach them 5 days a week during New York Volatility. We do this live on the candles because we want people to react and see what happens in a live environment. Not just back testing something all day because yes, it can help. The problem is you're not in a live environment and then you don't get to work on the psychology of markets, which is the hardest part of markets. You don't feel when a candle goes the wrong way against you, like when you backtest. And now look, you see our members answering in chat. You see how they're saying above the daily box, close above the box. When we close green, above the box, close bullish, bullish close. These are all our current members. This is the edge that they're creating in markets, okay? That's why the very next candle print for the NQ and the ES went bearish, because they know, using the True Algo edge predicting system, it will continue to go lower until we get a bullish close from the boxes. So like right here, the NQ is now hitting the swing system. What that means is this is much harder to break this big box you see right here. So what that means is this is where we expect price for New York to start setting up a bullish reversal. But as you see our members telling you, what they're taught and the edge that they create is the bullishness doesn't happen. You don't worry about it happening until you get a bullish candle close. Right now, all this is a take profit area on the shorts that were given from our system already. And you can see where everyone, when I say everyone, retail traders, keep thinking they're going to catch this low and they're going to be able to go long. Markets keep putting in a new low on the current candle. Absolutely beautiful on gold today. Absolutely beautiful. One of the best assets there are for markets. The reason why is most retail traders don't know how or where to trade gold. The True Algo system is absolutely fantastic on it. And because retail traders can't trade gold typically, again, you can do this on your brokers, but most retail traders aren't active in the gold market or oil. They don't know how to get in, and it allows amazing opportunities because retail traders are out of the way for True Algo to do things like this. And the bigger players trade gold. Gold is one of the most traded assets for the biggest companies, market makers, people with 9 and 10 figures in their hedge fund accounts. They trade gold. They trade oil. And you see this absolute perfection right now. And by the way, just showing you, like, as I'm talking to you guys, look at the US 30 and look at the ES live right now. Focus at the candle at hand. That's how you don't operate in hindsight. We just put in a new low on US 30, and we just put in a new low on the ES, folks. That's the power of the system, where everyone keeps thinking you are going to catch the absolute bottom, and now you're going to ride it up forever. Let's be realistic. As a retail trader, if you think you're going to, and this might help you guys, if you think you're going to catch the absolute low right now, and you're going to run it up forever, you're probably going to take profit before it moves 3 or 4 points up, because you take profit too early. And instead, using the True Algo system, if we get a bullish close now in the box or above the box here, you miss out on this initial move. But again, most retail traders would have been out by now. But if you get a bullish close above this box, you're going to get a run up here. And that move is a higher predictive and a better risk to reward than it would to keep trying to long the absolute bottom right here, where we put in new lows and the market makers continue to push you below our box. It's important to show it from a live perspective. We're not going to sit here on Twitter and keep posting hindsight charts. We're here to help our members in a live environment. And I hope it's helping you guys too. If you guys get a moment, yes, we do ask you to hit the like button. I don't ask you very often because I don't try to bother you guys with it. But if you could just tap that little like button, we would appreciate it for more people to come out and come join us in our Discord. We're here to help you guys live on there. We stream 5 days a week live in our Discord as well for members. So if you're someone who joins a new indicator and you're like, hey man, how much does it cost? What is the indicator going to do to help you? You're not just getting the indicator. You get what we're doing right now 5 days a week to also help you guide through markets. Right now, you guys will see for the Euro folks, we did put in a new low on that candle. And then for our current members, DXY is holding the swing box right now. So from a weekly perspective, this is as high as we should look for DXY before starting a bearish reversal. If DXY does start to flip bearish here over the next 30 minutes, then we can look for the indexes and the euro, the pound, to flip quite bullish. So that's what we'll be watching. Look at the crypto, folks, man. Look at the buy up from our daily reversal candle. Look at that, man. Bam, buy up. That also was the daily scalp target here on Ethereum. Also had the daily scalp target here on Bitcoin right here. And then you can see it comes right here. This is the daily reversal box, and whoop, straight buy up. And what looks small, that's a 600-point move. Tether confirming as well at the top. You don't have to, if you're going to trade someone who does the ES, you don't have to trade like the actual minis. You can trade the micros. So just when you're practicing, instead of trading volatile moves that have $12.50 per point, you can trade something that is $2 a point. So it's just an idea for those of you that aren't members. Again, everything we're doing is for educational and entertainment purposes only. But it's just a suggestion for those of you that practice in markets. Don't practice on something like the actual E-mini or the minis for the NQ. Practice on the micros. I'm here to answer any questions you guys have. So feel free to ask. I appreciate the current members for all of you guys interacting with the answers. Again, we are an educational team here. And then for all of you that are still here live, the 105 of you, like, we appreciate you guys being here. I just want to point out like what continues to happen. You see how we continue to be red? This is the edge that you can have in markets. And we mean it. And our current members know this because they do this every day with us. If you keep thinking that markets are going to flip bullish because you're revenging because you missed the move, even though, as you guys saw earlier, the moves were set up, okay? Right now, we are at an area where price is going to continue to go lower until this asset here on your left and this asset here on your right close bullish in our box. Price is going to continue to put in new lows. You're not going to catch the absolute bottom. And I would suggest, like, again, I know many of you are not going to come join us, and that's totally fine. But if you ever are looking for somewhere like to build consistency, or you can use whatever technical analysis tool you like. But if you're having issues with building consistency, our boxes will help your current ideas start to work out better. Because if you had an idea for markets to stop right here, and we bearishly close through that box, whatever idea, fair value gap, anything that you had in this area, a fib, it's not going to stop price, because our boxes let you know that idea that you have needs to stop in the box and close the color candle that you want. If not, markets will continue to humble and keep pushing down until we close up higher. Close bullish, up higher. We just put in a new high on DXY and a new low on the euro. Again, we've closed below our reversal box as we teach you guys, and we've been very consistent on this stream. Until you get a bullish close above the box, you're going to continue to see price gravitate lower on the euro, and we put in a new low on the euro. Again, focus on the candles at hand. And then there's the new bigger close. CPI is now set for True Algo. Look at the very next candle. You see how we're accepted in the box? I just want to show you guys live. Watch how the euro is going to put in a new low. This is the edge you have in markets. We have closed in the box. The only way you're going to reverse is it has to close bearish. And now you get to see from a live perspective the very next candle. And we talk to you guys. You have to focus on the candles that are live at hand. There's no point in talking about candles that happened earlier today now, because it's all hindsight. Look at the new highs being put in. You get to watch it live, and here comes a True Algo beacon. Look at the euro putting in a brand new low. This is the stuff that we try to show members live every single day, where you keep thinking the retail mindset is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? And that's usually what you ask. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to catch this high, and I'm going to ride this bad boy down. It's a 50% chance that's going to work for you, but that's not an edge. You have to create an edge in markets. So what we teach is that candle closed bullish inside our box. There is no reason to be bearish. It has to close bearish. And as you see, what all that matters is the very next candle, boom, there's a new high. Very next candle, boom, there's a new low. That's the edge you can predict in markets. Gold, absolutely gorgeous. Look, just again, showing you these are live candles, guys. Look at gold. Look at the bearish confirmation candle close. You have lost our box. There is no bullish candle close. So what happens? The very next candle, you target the next box lower. Look at the move. Those of you that are right here and you guys know what it's like for these bigger gold moves, like just this alone, that's $280 a contract. It's $28 if you're just playing a tenth of a contract. The whole point is the predictive edge that when you close below that box, you expect the very next candle to be bearish because you have lost the box and you simply, what we tell you in our socials, target the next box lower. And that's what you're seeing live. If we're calling it, again, I appreciate you guys hitting that like button. Just, again, this is not easy to do in a live environment. Most people struggle to reproduce it, but just showing you guys what we expect the next candle to do. We're getting that in markets. And as I say that, just want to show you again live. Look, you SPX ES SPY folks, you have closed bearish. The very next candle, bearish. Until you get a bullish candle close back inside the box or above it, prices are not going to reverse bullish. And now you can see the very next candle predicting and doing exactly what you expect. For all of our current members, note, we are still tapping into the swing box for the NQ. You have to, as you guys all told me, we have to have a bullish close in order to get a bullish reversal. And if not, we will continue to put in new lows. Man, look at that move on crypto. If you guys have been struggling with crypto, I would really give us a look, man. It's a 24/7 market. It never closes. And then just look at these circles, man. If you were only looking to long and think that we're going to all-time highs on Ethereum today, there's your bearish reversal. And then right there, if you tried to short the very bottom. And again, that's one of the best parts about our system. It's independent. Whatever we're talking about the indexes are doing or the Forex market or the commodities market, but you're a crypto trader, we still help you on the live streams. You're independent. It doesn't matter what those markets are doing. You can independently use our system perfectly just for what the crypto market is. But if you are a crypto trader, you're going to want to use Tether as well as using it on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and any of the altcoins that you look at. By the way, look, just showing you live, man. I know it takes, you got to wait a couple of minutes. We're talking about 2 minutes here. Look, what do you see on the very next candle? What do you guys see? Look, current members, what do you guys see on the next candle from a predictive edge from True Algo? What do you see? What do you see? In the very next candle, a brand new low. All we can focus on is the candles at hand. And we're just asking, man, can you create an edge in markets live? And as you can see here, we are. Sorry again for the throat clearing and stuff like that. Still getting over the flu. Brand new low being put in right now on US 30. Brand new low being put in for the ES folks. NQ also put in a new low. The moves are just smaller because the NQ right now, it's the center of your guys' screen. It's the only one that's at our swing system. So it's going to struggle to put in as drastic of a low compared to the ES and the US 30 folks. So if you're someone that struggles to find the better playing asset, well, there you go. And just showing you guys again, man, think about how big this move is now. That's 10 handles. That's 40 ticks so far, just on the next two candles predicted from True Algo on the ES. Even if you miss the CPI setup, that's 40 ticks. Most people on, there goes another new low. Most people on average are trying to get 10 to 20 ticks out of them a single day. There's 40 on one candle. Again, we will continue to go lower until you get a bullish candle close above the box. New low being put in on the euro. New high being put in on DXY. Again, from a predictive standpoint, you guys can see that the system is still doing its job. Absolutely fantastic. And then we are almost to target on gold, by the way. Remember we said earlier, guys, bearish candle close from the box, the very next candle, you simply target the next box lower and you get to watch it live. There you go, folks. Absolutely fantastic. New low just put in on US 30. I just keep moving my arrows so that I know where it's headed as I keep clicking between assets. And then a new low was put in on the ES as well. Yeah, man, fantastic. Right now, I'm just checking out some stocks. If you're someone who trades options contracts and you're like, hey, man, does the system work on options contracts? If you're someone who trades options, you can't even open an option contract at the moment because the market's closed. It doesn't open for 23 minutes for you. But we use the Big Seven to help come up with ideas for where we think markets might be headed. Right now, Apple is holding our box from a daily reversal. So Apple could help markets flip bullish here at New York Open. Microsoft is also hitting our swing box for a potential bullish reversal. Nvidia is hitting a swing box for a potential bullish reversal. Amazon is at a neutral zone, so that doesn't help. It does help. I mean, it's neutral. It's not bullish. Google, we'll see if Google's also, we want to see that it's hitting a bullish reversal box right down here. If so, that's 4 assets right now. Nope. Google is trending bearish. What does that mean? Right now, we are looking for Google to continue to be bearish for New York Open. So if you're an options contracts person, you can use that to your advantage, even though markets aren't open yet. And then lastly, we'll look at Tesla. And unless there is a box right here, Tesla is also trending bearish. And there you go. Boom. And then look, just trying to show you guys again the predictive edge that we talk about. Look, bearish candle close below the box. What do you expect on the very next candle? Bearish. It has to close bullish in the box. And if not, look what happens from a live perspective. And so now Tesla is trending bearish on both a day and a swing of our system. Excuse me. Gold looked like it just, there you go. Boom. Box to box. Doesn't matter. And you guys got to think about it. If you've ever been in markets before, and I presume most of you guys have, look at this setup that happened on gold. Okay. Look. True Algo. You guys have seen the socials. Okay. But let's say you miss it. Okay. Let's say you were sleeping and you just woke up and you missed this perfect move. And now you get frustrated that you missed that insane move for CPI. But what you do is you focus at the candles at hand. And we have closed bearish through a box of our system. We simply keep targeting lower. So now you miss the CPI move, but look at the very next candle. Boom. But hey, let's say you missed that candle. Well, look, it closed bearish through the boxes of our system. There's no reason to be bullish. And then look at the very next candle. By the way, 0 stop loss hunt on the very next candle. When we first started this system and sharing it with others, they would say, hey man, look, your system doesn't work. And I want you guys to focus on this, okay? You look at these candles and you're like, hey man, you said the boxes are supposed to reverse price. What we teach you is an edge in markets. You have to get a bullish candle close. That's a retail concept that most of you are not used to. So look what happens about how good the boxes are, why we're able to call this live, because of how good the box works. Because when you say, hey man, it goes right through your box doesn't work. No. Because the box was supposed to stop it with the bullish reversal, we know from a high probability, an edge, a predictive standpoint, the very next candle will be bearish. And now look, you get to watch it live. You see again the candle putting in a new low because we closed bearish below that box. And now you target the next box lower. It takes all of that retail psychology out of the way. You start predicting an edge because the very next candle, you know what it should be due. And when are you invalidated? When it closes bullish. There's no bullish close. There is no reason for gold to go higher. And now you just watch it continue to put in a new low. Reminder again that this is one of the last times for a while that you'll be able to get our indicator at a discount. We've been having a flood of new members, which we absolutely love. But We are removing the sale after Valentine's Day. And if you're someone where you're like, hey man, your guys' price is pretty steep, ask our members if our system is the same as other people. Where in other places do you get 5 to 6 live streams every single week during New York, and you get an indicator that works for you 24/7 from a predictive standpoint? That's the stuff that you get. You don't just get the indicator. Our community is super supportive in helping members learn the system as fast as possible because we need you to learn how to use it to predict an edge for yourself. We are not your buy-sell indicator. We are an education system that teaches you how to predict market movements. That's what we're here for. We are not a buy-sell signal. And if that's something that you're looking for, I would highly suggest you don't pick us. So we're honest about that. We are not a buy-sell signal. So if you're looking for that, please look elsewhere. As I'm clicking around, you guys see the arrows? Look at the US 30, folks. There you go. Look at the ES, folks. Another new low. NQ, another new low. This is why this system is so helpful. Where people in retail are going to continue to think they're going to catch the absolute low, we continue to get a bearish move. And again, think about it. You guys have been here. You've been watching US 30 with us the entire time. Look at US 30. Let's say you woke up and you missed CPI and it hits the beacon. But look, you have a bearish close below the True Algo box. So now what do? You simply target the next box lower. And when you think it's a low probability, look at the very next candle. And there's your bearish close. So I ask you, look at that candle. Using the True Algo system, are you now going to flip bullish? No. And go look back in chat, guys. What did all of our members say? The only way to flip bullish is you have to have a bullish close above the box. And now look at the very next candle. So, sorry, I had a quick little phone call. So yeah, man, and now you just get to see the very next candle. If doesn't matter if you miss CPI with when you have True Algo. Look at the very next candle. It closes below, and let's say you miss that candle. If you're someone who struggles to go candle to candle to candle, which is what matters, by the way, because that's what you do in live environments. Then look at the very next candle. And there's your bearish close. And so as long as this candle doesn't all of a sudden close up here, we will continue to look for every candle next to produce newer lows. And sorry if I caused any confusion. The sale doesn't end on Valentine's Day. It ends this weekend. It's our Valentine's Day week sale. And then after that, the sale will go away. But if you're looking to join and you think that the price is a little bit higher, we are not. We are a premium service. We are not your average indicator. You get live streams that are included 5 days a week to help you through markets. And so if you want to lock in a discount, then take advantage of the sale now. Because when the sale goes away, then you don't get that discount. But the biggest thing is if you want to keep the discount month to month, then you need to take advantage of it. You keep your discount till you leave. Note right here, again, the arrow placement on gold. We've now closed that candle. Beautiful bearish move overall from True Algo. And as we teach you guys, now that we've hit into the box, you get to see live. Look at the very next candle from a swing perspective. This is where you expect price to start to look to reverse bullish. It doesn't matter that the candle is bullish. It now has to close bullish, but at least you can see live why is it pushing up, and it's because it's entered into the swing system of True Algo, a swing bullish reversal. And then oil is still rejecting live from the boxes. So anyone who keeps longing oil at the top, the higher predictability long on oil will be when it closes above this box. Right now, this is always going to be where oil is going to look to reject short. We're now getting a red candle. It's not a close. It's just the red candle. If this candle closes red on DXY, then you can look for the euro and the pound to start flipping bullish. It doesn't matter. Again, this is a retail thing that we have to flip. Look how good the system is. Look how crazy the volatility was, but not a single candle closes below the box. And now you're starting to get that bullish flip on the pound. When we close above this box, the pound will push up look for reasons to push up strong. And then the confluence will be when the DXY closes below the box. And now starting to get more of that muscle up here as we hit the swing box. And again, note for the current members, what I was talking about with stocks, Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, all looking for reasons to flip bullish. All right, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed that quick little, I wouldn't say quick, we've been on now for an hour. I appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out with us at True Algo. I'm going to go head over and talk to the current members for a little bit, just about markets as we get into New York. And then if you guys have any questions, go ahead and check us out at our Discord. You can come talk to us for free. We do post occasionally in there, just giving you some ideas in markets that the indicator's throwing out. Yesterday, we had over 190-point handle move. So almost 800 ticks on the NQ that it wasn't just us. Our members were predicting it too, which is fantastic. But yeah, man, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. Please hit that like button. Come join us over at Discord. We appreciate your time. We know it's valuable. But if you want to start predicting an edge in markets and stop getting left behind in candles and learn how to move through markets, we're here to help you. And I hope you guys have an absolute fantastic rest of your day.